Hello there, everyone. So, I just seen Iron Lung. This was a great movie, and I'm really excited for whenever it comes out on DVD. And I think it's going to be great. It's just one thing that I really shouldn't nitpick about, but I think I should. It's the fact he earned the money, of course, but they say that it showed that indie filmmaking was possible. I seen a Reddit post about this. Markiplier replied to it saying he never said that it wasn't possible. Like he never said that it was and wasn't possible. Like it's more of a hit or miss. It's basically what he said. And yeah, I think it was actually really good though. And what I mean by that point is like uh, he has 40 million people that love him. It could be more than that. And he's made basically $50 million off of it on a $3 million budget. And so, showing that filmmaking is possible only through being a huge star that earned his fame, I don't see how more filmmaking, like particularly indie films, would be possible. You know what I mean? Because think about it. Anyone can make an indie movie. I'm going to make one, and I'm going to get my start. I have a lot of assholes who doubt me, but it's true. I'm going to make success. But what I mean is, uh, not everyone's going to get everywhere, and I'm not saying that everyone's going to. It's just it was only possible because he earned his fan base, I would say. I'm probably going to get hammed for saying this, but I mean that's kind of true because um, anyone can make an indie film and have it hardly known, but they can have it somewhat known. Bad voice crack, but they can have it somewhat known. But if they're that famous, they can earn it because people like that person. Not everyone's gonna see a different movie that's an indie movie because more likely, more or less, are going to be a cash grab. Not cash grab. I'm retarded, but you know what I mean. Like, more or less, they're going to be hit or miss. Like it's going to be good or it's going to be bad. And sounds very critical whenever I'm speaking about it, but it's true. It's a statement I'm going to stick with, and I'm not going to change my mind until proven otherwise. But that statement is, he's earned it because of the years he's been on YouTube. So anyway, get all that stupid shit out of the way. It was a great movie, made on $3 million. Hold on a second. We drove like an hour to go see that movie, and I think that was worth it because I'm not gonna spoil it, but the special effects were great. Like there's gore. The gore was good. I think there was something missing from it, but overall it was perfect. I might make a spoiler-free review. I'm still working on the Gibbons East Day series, so if I'm not uploading much, I'm sorry, but I've gotten busy with school and everything, but I plan to upload a lot more. I know I said I plan to do this, I plan to do that. I'm that kind of person that doesn't know their next move sometimes. I know my next move, of course, but I don't know if I'm always going to get the chance to make it or do it. You know what I mean? And then some people unsubscribe, but I'm not blaming them for doing that. No, you can unsubscribe. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, sometimes I just don't get that ability to do it. You know what I mean? Because I hardly have any friends. Most of my friends are kind of just assholes who don't like me, but they hang around with me, so it's cool. But I just try to be me. You gotta be you. But it's not about that. It's about the review. So what I mean is, this was really good. I mean, Markiplier, he has some acting chops. I'm pretty sure he went to theater arts like everyone else has. I'm pretty sure he's went to that. I mean, you can clearly tell that he knows how to act. I mean, his acting felt authentic. There were some moments I felt like he kind of phased out a character out of Simon and kind of went as just Mark. But really, as a whole, I really would say that it made more sense. Tarantino reference, shit feet, but don't screenshot that. I really do think that he earned his money and he earned all those years on YouTube. And without us watching him, I think it would have been possible. And without him even making a YouTube channel, I don't even think this could possibly be possible. I think because, well, actually, no. There's a chance. There's still a chance that he could make something like this. But if he didn't do YouTube where he plays games all the time for a living, I don't think he would have gotten too far or successful. But I think actually, wait, no, he would have gotten somewhere maybe. But I grew up watching these videos. I came around 2013 where I started watching them. I was still very young by then, but I remember some fun memories of whenever he's played those. I forgot the name of the games, but whenever I look into it, if anyone is going to ask me a question about what videos I'm talking about, I'll explain. But specifically, I really do think, from a personal standpoint, he is an incredible person, and his crew, unbelievable people. I mean, it's great. It was a great movie, and it was scary towards the end. It was actually getting pretty scary. The cinematography was incredible. Um, Mark really seemed like he knew what he was doing, and the script was phenomenal. The script actually felt authentic, and this movie's very original, and you don't get much movies that are as good as that nowadays. Fuck the critics. They don't know what they're talking about. They use these big ass words, but they don't even know how to use them. I know how to use my words. I'm not saying I matter or anything, but like they don't know what they're talking about. They're saying, "Oh yeah, this isn't low to my standards, so I'll put it down the trash and just throw it away." They do that with every movie now. Of course, not every movie's gonna be perfect. Maybe some movies will be right about, but even with good movies, they're pretty much assholes about it. But who gives a shit? The audience loved it. I loved it. I hope he can make at least 60 million off of this. I mean, Whiplash earned around 60 million, somewhere around that point, and I'm really hoping this could earn a significant amount of money like that. That'd be very nice. So we can give it some incredible crew bonus. He said he would give it a bonus in a live stream. I'm pretty sure. And I seen this movie on a Sunday. I know I should have seen it on a Saturday or something, but my parents had different plans, and I understand those plans. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, I understand. Um, yeah, I still plan to make a FNAF series of those dumbass plushies. I just haven't had the time to do it, but I bad voice cracks. I'm sorry, but I still plan to um make a set and everything. Also, want to explain this. I did say on the Agency Eagle series, um, I put discontinued because I don't really know what to do with the projects now. I'm not the creator of it, and every time I try to message him, which is Echo Charlie, he'll just ignore it and be a piece of shit about it. So I don't plan to communicate or produce any projects with him anymore. I mean, I know for a fact he sees my calls. I mean, I don't call him anymore, but the time that I called him, he let it ring for a little bit, and then he opened it. And one time he said that we could film at his house for a Hello Neighbor project, and now he says no. So I was going to mention that, but there's no point because he's turned into this loner who shut everyone from his life. Apparently, that's what I've heard. I'm not saying that, not accusing. It's just what I've heard, and I sound pretty toxic when I'm saying this, but I'm the one who's getting it here. I mean, I've been pretty nice to him. I think I've been a pretty decent friend, but who knows how he takes it. But thank you, having voice cracks. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and thank you for sticking around while I have these month-long breaks. Wow, you hear that voice crack? Jesus. But yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not quitting YouTube. I don't plan to anytime soon. I know you guys like those short films and all that. That's kind of what this channel is built upon. So I'll try and make some message out there and get more films produced and directed and all that. These voice cracks are bad. I'm sorry. My throat is dry. I'm still growing and everything. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. My review, I'll give it a solid 9.6 out of 10. It was a very solid film. Very solid, actually. I highly recommend you go to see that anytime you have. I mean, probably better off on the weekend because you have more time to do things, but I don't know your schedule, so I wouldn't know. But anytime that you're free, if it's still in theaters, I highly recommend you go do that. Or unless if it comes onto Prime or something like that. I plan to get it on DVD, so that would be cool. And, yeah. Holy crap! One more thing. The corrupted film script. I plan to actually finish that sometime soon. It's coming to a close because I updated a little bit, and the runtime I'm guessing will be an hour and 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be that long of a movie. It could be an hour, just an hour long. But it's my first serious debut, I would say, to making a good movie. And heck, if it's not that good, I'll try and remake it in the future whenever I get more money and more success, at least in my personal life, so then I can put that funding into the film itself. What was this hand gesture? But yeah, um, thank you all for watching. I'll shut up and yeah, I'm not gonna make this about myself because that's stupid. Thank you for listening. If you have, you didn't have to listen to this whole thing. I mean, I'm not gonna force you to. Why would I? But yeah, I'll try and find the part where I talk about the movies, and you could skip to that part because I know that's what people want to know, and that's okay. Unless you're part of the channel, you might as well know some news. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and go see Iron Lung.